skills, we've talked about some items, we've talked about the auction house. Let's talk about all the stuff that's going to kill you. So there's 4 difficulty levels in Diablo 3. Normal, Nightmare, Hell, and Inferno. You progress through those in kind of linear order. I'm going to talk a little bit about each one of these. Well, more about normal and then more about Inferno. So normal. This is really the beginning of the game. It's Act 1 is kind of our tutorial. One of the things that at Blizzard is our general philosophies is we don't like kind of standalone tutorials very much. We don't like, you know, showing up and having like somebody show up and give you a wall of text that you have to read. We just want you to go kill stuff. We want you to learn how to play the game by playing it. So as a result, kind of the early part of Act 1 is pretty easy. So monsters have really low awareness, you know, they're not very aggressive, they won't really kind of attack you very kind of seriously. They don't attack very fast, they have a tendency to stand around, they're a little ADD. They have really limited abilities, especially in Act 1. Like, it's really uncommon to see even a ranged monster in the first act. So each act is really designed to layer on more challenges. And we literally kind of bucketed all our monsters into different categories, like range and kind of proximity AoE and distance AoE and area denial and all these different abilities that they can do. And then we kind of gave them a rank score of what we thought was most difficult and kind of progressed those through all the difficulties. So in the later acts, you get into kind of more responsive monsters that are much more aggressive, much faster, and also have a whole bunch of new abilities that they come after you with. Oh, who put that there? So, oh yes, what does it mean? It wasn't a double though, it was just a single. It doesn't mean anything. This is the feedback we get. Normal's too easy. We can get this from the beta feedback. We get this internally. I have people come to me every day and say, yeah, we know, it's early in the game. It's supposed to be easy. You can understand, dude, it's way too easy. I remember Diablo 2, and Diablo 2 was not this easy. You're wrong. This is Diablo 2. Gonna get hit in a second. Oh no, he missed. Oh, she got hit. Okay, she took some damage. I think she's gonna be okay though. So, you know, this is on purpose. Because early on, I know we're awesome, we're great at games. And because of that, if you're hardcore like we are, this stuff's too easy for you. But it doesn't really matter because, you know, those of you who are in the beta, you're kind of trapped in the really low, kind of easy content. But you're going to blow past this so quick and get into the other difficulties. And, you know, we're going to talk about that a little today. Our challenge as game developers is to try and make a game approachable for casual players, but still interesting for serious gamers. And build a game that's got depth. There's a really important point here. Hardcore games for everyone is what Blizzard does. It's what we've always done. So one of the things that people say to us is the game feels really easy in the early game. Are you just making the game for casual players now? And we say no. We're making the early game for casual players because we want to turn them into hardcore players. And because we do that is why we have so many wonderful people here today. So, and that's what we're going to keep doing. That being said, I'm sure some of you are going, yeah, but come on, is it really hard? Like, how hard is it? It's not really hard. You got soft, it's not that hard. Well, you know, you're not going to believe anything I say. I'm going to be like, yeah, it's super hard, whatever. So one of the things we asked some of the guys on the team to do, we got a whole bunch of people on the team who are playing the harder difficulties now, and we've asked them to, you know, do a little bit of a testimonial so you guys can see how hard the game really is.
So you've got normal difficulty, you've got Nightmare, Hell, and Inferno.
Normal mode was pretty casual. It was very fun, you know, you're one-clicking, you know, having laughs. Once you get into like Nightmare mode, it starts kind of turning into all business, like whoa, like that thing just killed me. The game really starts, for me anyway, at Nightmare.
Once you go into Hell difficulty, it starts getting really hard. And then you beat that, and you thought that was hard, and you get to Inferno, and you just have a whole new set of challenges. That first rare monster pack is basically going to own you. You really have to watch your defensive stats. At the same time, you're trying to build up your magic find, and it's hard because it's a fine balance.
You're going to really need to use your gems and your enchantments